Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to the Universim. Nuggetgrad is already demanding resources from us. Oh no, this is the one we encountered at the end of our last game. I was like, boy, they're very needy. So today, my hope is that we can start tapering down on this infection. It's a lot. It's a lot of injured and sick nuggets, and it is a lot of undrinkable water being drunk, and it is very little drinkable water being stored. So, oops, that's power. So we're doing things that can help with that. I installed a minister for water. That person will hopefully start putting down reservoirs, and the reservoirs will start producing water. Water pumps are producing water a little faster. We've upgraded them to the medieval era skin / performance rate. And a lot of what's going on today is infection fighting. We are also loading up a shuttle back on Mother Planet so that we can ship off to another new world. We're not going to send any nuggets there. We're going to start with just one nuggetoid. We're going to have that nuggetoid build the relevant building so that we can start healing that planet. Like, we have a couple planets that are toxic and a planet that's too hot. Nope, backward. One planet that's toxic and two that are too hot. So, and there are also a couple planets that don't really need a terraformer, that don't really need a lot of prep before we send nuggets to them. But yeah, it's time to start expanding. So we're loading up our shuttle back on Mother Planet to ship that off. We're going to take care of the infection here. If we get the notification that our shuttle is full, I don't know if we'll get that. If we're not on Mother Planet, we'll find out. Then we'll pick another planet and we will give it a go. In the meantime, I apologize for all of the notifications that we're going to be getting about the infected nuggets. It's a lot. It's so many. I'm not going to be able to stay on top of it for a while. The environment isn't actually polluted. Like, this is a very healthy environment, all things considered. But, if you're drinking out of random lakes and you don't know these lakes, you're probably going to get sick. You're going to get some kind of parasite or an amoeba or, sepsis, some kind of infection. How are we doing on resources? It's snug. I mean, it's not. It's fine. But we're still tapering down, and this is for upgrades and new constructions. It is also for the consumption. Some buildings consume resources to create other resources. Is it time to put down a third kinetic generator too? Maybe. Yes. There are nuggets in both of our kinetic generators and we're still producing in the negative, so I'm going to put down one more. Man. I guess I just don't need roads here, do I? Or want... We peaked at 102. I don't want to say peaked because it could spike up again, but the last time I hovered over this, we had 102 injured or sick nuggets. Now we have 94. So that's not a sign that we're out of the weeds because we still don't have enough clean water. Infections are really just my thing in this series. You may remember, I know Sentient One remembers that I had a pretty big infection on Mother Planet too that took a few days to heal. So the fact that we have one here is not surprising. I saw an infection zone. There it is. Infected zone. What now? You rejected the demands of Nuggetgrad. They aren't happy. Well, no kidding. I think they're going to be fine. I have said I'd like Nuggetgrad, I'd like all of the civilizations here on Andromeda to like us more than those on Mother Planet. Okay. Still tapering down for now. Oh, look at that. We have slightly more drinkable water than we have had in the past. Population still surpasses what I would have expected. Even with all of the deaths from this infection, we still have so many nuggets here on Andromeda. Food's good. They may need a couple more eateries in the near term. Warehouses. Am I getting hungry? Yes. I may need to eat after we're done. We have two farms. One's making herbs, not enough herbs, obviously. One's making... Why does that say I'm not producing herbs? Oh, it does. I'm just silly. I'm producing 3.4 herbs per minute. The hospital uses herbs to make medicine to treat the nuggets, so, you know, we're probably just in over our heads on that. But we have two fishing piers, a farm that's making fruit, and a farm that's making herbs. We have two ministers, food and water. That's my temple. Oh, I didn't put that in. Well, now I can make sacrifices. Oh, we also have energy. I don't recall. Oh, I did put that down in the last video. I may put down more ministers as we gather some educated nuggets. We didn't have that many last time. But like I said, now that we are producing all of the resources that we need except for fuel, we can start relying on ministers to build the buildings that we've been waiting on instead of, you know, having to wait for me to do them and scale them down to earlier generation buildings. I'll put health. That seems pretty important. Probably should have started there. Okay, good. We still don't have enough drinkable water, but we are looking better. Population's starting to take a dip. Are these buildings all right near each other? We need an engineer out here. This building doesn't seem to be around. Okay, yes, they are all kind of near each other. Should be one more building that's not doing very well. That's over here, our gas mine. What's going up here? What will you be? A reservoir. Okay. I'm gonna put an engineer out here. I think I just barely missed that gas mine. That's like half in. Okay, I think it's enough covered. Covered enough. Producing electricity in the green again, that's good. It's gonna waffle, it's gonna fluctuate, and I'm gonna have to be okay with that. How we doing? 64 injured or sick? Well, that certainly isn't 102. But remember when I was like astounded and aghast at, 30 some odd? Those were the days. Boy, the naivete. Let's take a quick peek around our epicenter and see if there are a bunch of hits that we can just mass heal. I'm not seeing a lot of infections swirling through here right now. Maybe I'm just not close enough. There's an infected zone. Okay, there's one. This isn't super effective. If there were a big cluster of infected nuggets, this would be a lot more efficient than what I'm currently doing, which is nitpicking. I think I'm cherry-picking infected sick nuggets. Infected sick, I said. I need to go back to bed. So we'll get there. We're gaining believers, we're putting in reservoirs, we're doing some things right. we have a school and a university. I've been wondering where that university came from. I don't think I did it. I'm pretty sure I don't have a minister of education, or I didn't have. I do now. But we do need educated nuggets for a lot of the buildings that we've been putting in, so this is a good thing. I'm not going to put in any more water pumps. We can leave that to our minister. Oh, and now that spring is here, well, that's going to help our situation a lot with the pumps being functional again. I'm going to go ahead and put down the hydro collider. I can't guarantee that I'll use it anytime soon, but having it built is going to be a helpful thing. This building is so cool. Okay, and should there be, I haven't really taken a look, but I feel like there should be part of a planet cracker here. I probably should have looked for that before I put down my epicenter, right? So that I could, what? Oh, that's like a helipad. Does not belong to me. Not my pig, not my farm. Eventually we need to rebuild the planet cracker, so if there is a piece of it here, I need to know that so that I can harvest it and send it back. I need the planet cracker to be reassembled so that I can get to endgame. The end of the game, not just endgame, but like the ending. Not all of those nuggets were sick, but I don't care anymore. Seems like right now the infection's being a little bit stubborn. Oh, we're definitely generating more drinkable water. That's good. I think 3 kinetic generators is good enough for now. Okay, what else do we want to do? I'd like to get fuel going. We don't have a ton of gas. How's our gas mine? Do we only have the one? And how full is it? I think it was half empty last I saw. We do only have the one. It is about half empty still. We're doing just fine on oil. I think I might want to put in another gas mine. Gas. Oh, I'm in the wrong section. Only 23 right there. Are these my buildings? Yes, they are. I am guessing I need another engineer out here. Not really, but my plastics factory is the only thing not currently covered. How we doing? 78. It's ticking back up. We're generating a lot more drinkable water. Are we having votes that I'm just missing, by the way? Do I need a governor? Have one. Oh. Did I put in a Minister of Health? Yes, I did. I'm going to let my Minister of Health put in hospitals. That'll help with the infection a lot. We are going to back up on resources. That just happens in late game. Nope, our hydro collider's done, but I don't want it turned on. Do we have a chemical factory, or do we just have 20 chemicals? We're gonna need that. Plastics, chemicals. Aha. I'm gonna do what I do and cram some trees in. I'm sure you can tell this, but I'm kind of just trying to let the infection take care of itself. It's happening and it's not happening. But, you know, with the increase in drinkable water, we're getting there. We're trying. We're doing our best. I'm relying too heavily on ministers, really, but we'll see. We'll get there. Do I need to cram more trees in? Yes, I do. And now I can't do anything for a bit till I regenerate some creator points. Thankfully, believer rate's still pretty high here, about 3/4. of my nuggets believe in me. Aha, your civilization's not researching anything. We can't. Everything is researched. I'm going to take one last look. There should be some sort of toggle, though, that tells me if I've missed anything. I was really hoping that they would turn this off. There's nothing left to research. You know what I haven't seen in a long time on any planet is tendrils. We fought the big tendril for the quest on Mother Planet. I don't think I've seen any since then. Huh. They used to spawn pretty frequently. Maybe they stopped spawning at a certain point in the game. "52 injured or sick." We took a big hit to population though, so I think that's where that other 20 injured or sick have gone. Also, question of the day. What is the last movie you saw in cinemas? We've been going to the cinema a lot lately, and by that I mean we've gone twice in like a month. Where before we weren't really big cinema goers. Like, there's a theater that I love, just close to here. It's the kind with the full dinner menu and the great big recliners, and I love it. And we saw the new Godzilla movie, Godzilla X Kong times with plus. And that's just a fun popcorn movie. Not like I'm not a big Godzilla person. And I think I mentioned that I went out to see it. And then yesterday we went to see Civil War. And that is a movie about stress. You're planning an attack on us, did that just say? No, an attack could be against someone else. We've declined 2 consecutive trade offers with Nuggetgrad, though, so if this is Nuggetgrad, and it is, it's probably going to be us. Not trade offers, demands. The Minister of Water just put down another reservoir, so we've got that going for us. It's going to be a while before it's done, but we've made great strides just on the front, the drinkable water front. We're up like 20 drinkable water. Chemical plant is done, so we'll have to pay more attention to pollution, but we're now generating all of the resources that we need basically for this civilization to take care of itself, except fuel. What are they researching? Did I have missed one somehow? I missed one somehow. Unlocks the ability for your nuggetoids to charge each other. Well, that's a helpful one too. We have 2 nuggetoids here. They're not really doing anything specific. They're just laborers. But through research, you can unlock the ability for nuggetoids to be staffed in a number of different buildings. So let's see what they're up to, actually. One is working at the steel factory and one is working at the cement factory. Nuggets have died, nuggets are infected, and none of this is surprising. Water's excellent now, though. Like, we've got almost enough drinking water, tons of stored water for other uses. We're making good strides. Population is more manageable now. That's the silver lining of all of this, is that I had too many nuggets and now I don't. And here's where we'll end it. I'm going to leave myself this nice little surprise for the next time we play, like what's Nuggetgrad going to do? And hopefully we'll make some progress in regards to the shuttle being filled up on Mother Planet. We do need to put down our space age buildings here, our cosmodrome and our spaceport, so that we can launch from here and that we can trade from here. Launching from here, not nearly as important as trade. So we'll start working on that too once we feel situated. Shouldn't be too much longer now, especially once we get the infection under control. But here is where we will end. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you know how cool you are and how great I think you are and how much I appreciate you. I hope you have an awesome day. You certainly deserve it. And I will talk to you very soon.